Let's take a look here at the headlines on the Drudge Report, which is not necessarily a news report service that I'm behind or anything. I just happen to go there every once in a while to see what they're posting. And this first one says, 12 killed at Paris Humor Mag, whatever, that ran Muhammad cartoons and tweeted ISIS joke before hour of attack. Video, Allah Akbar, we have avenged the Prophet. Which, let's just click on that for a second. Here comes, let's see, Paris. Police say 3 gunmen attacked the office of a French satirical newspaper in Paris, killing 12 people, blah, blah, blah. The former CIA official, the Sydney attack guaranteed to happen in the U.S. Well, we're getting ready for some false flag terror then, if you are to ask me. And that could definitely be pulled off. There could definitely be terrorist attacks in malls and public places, and I would actually expect that, and not that there are actual terrorists out there doing this from ISIS, although that could be the case, and they are agents. Terror is a concept used to control people, and many times the terrorists are those who are involved with governments around the world. So you have it's government-sponsored terrorism. And anybody should know that concept by now. I mean, how long has it been since 9/11? Okay. But, here we have, some terrorist, events happening. And so I can see the terror card being played out right in kind of the same time all of this oil stuff is going on. There's going to have to be some sort of a cover, in my opinion, for a coming crisis, which is going to probably be bigger than 2008. In fact, I would say it would be much larger than 2008 because the derivative market and the national debt and everything is much greater than it was in 2008. So, in my mind, I think, kind of what's coming is another crisis moment where you have oil dropping just like it did back then, and then you had the subsequent crisis in '08, and then you had Henry Paulson, who orchestrated the bailouts, and the rest is history. Well, this time around, when the price of oil plunges and the derivatives market goes bonkers, and the United States needs to prop up the banking system, they're not going to revert to bailouts because we've already done that. We've already done bailouts and QE and LIBOR, rate rigging, and you name it. Everything that can be done to manipulate the economic system has been done. Now, when the next when the next crisis hits, it's going to be more severe, and the banks are going to require recapitalization once again, and they already have it in place. It's called the bail-ins, and this has already been put into the Dodd-Frank Act. It's already been discussed at G20 events and this and that and the other, and it's been well known that the bail-ins are very much on the table as a last-ditch resort to stimulate the banks and to put capital into the banks. And they'll have some sort of something to cover that up. I've mentioned cyber attacks many times, but they'll also use this terror threat. If they can get everybody pissing down their leg over terror, then they can get people to rally behind them for whatever they want to do to save the banking system, basically. So, look for some false flag terror. Look for some more cyber attacks occurring. Those two, and I think those two are definitely on the table as far as distracting the public and getting the public to back whatever crisis resolution measures are engaged in. And that's what it's always about. It's about, a problem or a crisis and then a solution to the crisis. It's that, what do they call it? The Hegelian dialectic, I believe, something like that. Problem, solution, whatever. They create the problem, and then they offer the solution, basically. So they're going to create a problem, all right, and there probably is this drop in oil. They're going to create that, and then they'll have a solution for all of that, but they're going to have to get you to. Well, there goes my article. Anyway, you get the point, and that's just kind of where we're at in this. Nobody knows exactly how 2015 is going to play out. I think there's going to be multiple, they'll be like, some sort of a crisis, and they'll have to come in and do something, and then there'll be another crisis until the whole damn thing, collapses. And I don't know if that's 2015 or 2016 or whatever. I don't know. I just know a lot of things are crazy as all get out. So anyway, that's all I had to say. Keep your powder dry and get you some food, get you some water filters and some water. If you don't live near a lake or have storable food or have the ability to feed yourself, you better figure it out. Anyway, take care.